Welcome everyone to this Listening Part 5 video discussion analysis. Before we begin, I want to remind you that I will be following the tips and strategies from the Listening Part 5 video discussion guide. We can find that guide in our CELPIP library. That guide is in a video format and it explains clearly some tips and strategies that you should consider for listening part 5. So if you would like to watch that video, please visit our CELPIP library and you can watch it there. Okay, now let's get started with this analysis. So everyone, let's start with today's listening part 5 video discussion analysis. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the video first and we're going to listen to the video together. Then afterward, I'm going to go through each question but not answer it. So you will have a chance to answer it yourself. And you should take about 30 seconds for each question. Okay? And because you have 4 minutes in total to do all the 8 questions, okay? So after that, we will review the answers together. But first, we're going to listen to the video. Okay, so in the video discussion, we always have 3 individuals, usually a work-related situation. In this case, it says you will watch a conversation among 3 coworkers, 2 men and 1 woman. They get together in a meeting room to discuss a new work assignment for one of them. Okay, so it's very important that first we understand what is the main point of the discussion. What is it that they are discussing mainly? Okay, that's important. Once we know that, then we need to understand what each individual thinks about that topic. They're going to discuss it, and usually they try to come up with some solution or they try to make some plans about how they're going to deal with that issue or topic, okay? So it's a very good idea for you to try to listen to full sentences. Lower level students, they usually only listen to words or parts of sentences. But higher levels, we need to listen to full sentences. So the more that you can get in full sentence mode, then that's the better. Okay, also, of course, if you can take some notes, this is strongly recommended. Higher levels can take notes easily, okay? And when we take notes, we should be taking parts of notes. Of course, we can't write everything down. So just some parts will really help you in the end. In the real exam, you will have a notepad and you can take notes. So if you can do that, it will help you to review that when you're answering the questions. So first, everyone, let's listen to the video. And then again, after, I will give you a chance to answer the questions. Okay, here we go.
You will watch a conversation among 3 coworkers, 2 men and 1 woman. They get together in a meeting room to discuss a new work assignment for one of them. This is Brenda. This is Larry. This is Tom.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely
Tom, Brenda and I want to talk to you about presentations.
Presentations? What about them?
Well, we're the sales force. We do all the sales pitches. We meet with potential clients on a regular basis and show them our products and hopes to acquire new accounts. And we think that you should come on board.
You want me to start doing sales pitches? Look, I don't have the skills or the experience.
Tom, why would you say that? You started with the company, what, about a year ago as a sales assistant? Since then, you've worked in 3 different departments and you've done very well in all 3.
Absolutely. We've been talking with your past and current coworkers to get references, and they all speak very highly of you. You do beautiful charts, top-notch reports, and everybody really seems to like you. How did you manage that, by the way?
I don't know. I just help them out when they ask me for things. I try to give them what they need.
See, that is the mark of a great salesperson, identifying the individual's needs and delivering to their expectations.
Now, hold on, Brenda. Tom didn't seem particularly excited when we offered him the opportunity to start pitching. Now, I think it's important that Tom tell us exactly what it is that's bothering him.
Well, it's a couple of things, really. I don't feel like I'm competent. What if they ask me questions about our product that I can't answer? Technical questions.
I'm sure you know more than you think you know. Plus, you're a great communicator. Now, I don't think there's anything here that can't be solved with a little bit of preparation.
Okay, I'm also not that keen on public speaking. I mean, I'm good one-on-one, but I remember even back in school when I had to do presentations, you know, when you start to blush and you're breathing heavily and your mouth gets dry and your palms start to get sweaty.
Tom, I think that you should attend some important sales presentations with our more senior sales representatives. I think that'll help you get some confidence and be more sure of yourself, really help you fight that stage fright.
I agree. A little observation, a little preparation, a little practice, you'd be amazed at how far it can go. You wouldn't believe how bad I was when I first started.
And now he's winning awards. You mark my words, Tom, you're going to follow in his footsteps. Welcome aboard.
Okay, so now let's review the questions. We have 4 minutes. I'm going to open each question and read each answer, and you can try to answer it and try to keep what your answer is. Number 1, what is the main purpose of this discussion? Job satisfaction, employee effort, teamwork, manager support. Question 2. What best describes Tom's attitude? He doesn't feel confident between workers. He's concerned about his communication skills. He doesn't feel he has enough sales experience. He believes he lacks seniority in the company. Question 3. What does Larry reassure Tom? He has more experience than he thinks. He shouldn't be bothered by others' comments. He has demonstrated competency during his short period. He won't be leading the sales pitching. Question 4. What does Brenda suggest about how the staff view Tom? He has built good rapport with his coworkers. His coworkers provide top-notch reports for him. His colleagues feel they lag behind Tom. They think he needs to have more confidence. Question 5. What sales skill could Larry and Brenda agree Tom has to offer? Company satisfaction, team preparation, customer insight, increased sales. Question 6. What could be the source of Tom's lack of confidence? One-on-one meetings, Larry's awards, Brenda's sales records, stage fright. Question 7. Overall, what do Brenda and Larry suggest Tom needs to do? Join sales workshops and events, immerse himself in sales activities, win more awards to feel confident, attend more public speaking events. And question 8, what could all speakers agree on? At the end of the day, it's the effort that counts. Being a confident speaker is a natural sales talent. Sales pitching requires both technical and personal skills. Having success in sales requires preparation more than experience. Okay, so now let's see how you did, okay? Just gonna put this one here for our script. Okay, and I'm just gonna blow up our script a little bit so we can see it better. And now let's read the questions again. What is the main purpose of this discussion? Job satisfaction, employee effort, teamwork, manager support. I didn't hear anything about satisfaction, whether you like it or not like it. I didn't hear anything about effort, trying harder. Teamwork, I do think they're talking about working together, nothing about manager support. I think it's teamwork. And the reason is because Tom and Brenda, Brenda and I want to talk to you about presentations. Well, we're the sales force. We do all sales pitches. We meet with potential clients on a regular basis and show them our products in hopes to acquire new accounts. And we think that you should come on board. So come on board means join us, be part of our team, okay? What best describes Tom's attitude? Okay, attitude. How does he feel? Okay. They asked him to join their team. How does he feel? He doesn't feel confident between coworkers. Didn't hear about between coworkers. He's concerned about his communication skills. I do remember that he was talking about feeling not confident when he's speaking in public. I do remember that. He doesn't feel he has enough sales experience. I also remember that one. He did mention that he doesn't have enough sales experience. He believes he lacks seniority in the company. Okay, I don't think that he talked about seniority being at the top. B or C, I'm not clear about yet, but I would probably go more with B from the way that he is acting. And sometimes when we look at the videos and we watch the people, sometimes how they're acting is more the answer. And I feel that he's not confident in public speaking. And I do remember that, well, he says here, I don't have the skills or the experience. Okay, so that's true. Then they tried to convince him about that. They tried to tell him, you're good. Down here, he again says, I don't feel competent. What if they ask me questions about our product? And then they tell him, you do have it. And then down here, I'm also not that keen on public speaking. Okay, so here he says really clearly he doesn't like public speaking. I mean, I'm good one-on-one, but I remember even back at school when I had to do presentations, when you start to blush and you're breathing and your mouth gets dry and your palms start to get sweaty. And I remember him talking like that. I think this one is more the answer. His attitude, his feeling, and he's concerned about his communication. What does Larry reassure Tom? Like reassure, make him feel confident about. He has more experience than he thinks. He shouldn't be bothered by others' comments. He has demonstrated competency during his short time. He won't be leading the sales pitching. I think the answer is C here. They talk, he says, I don't feel competent. But then Larry says, why would you say that? He says over here, I don't have the sales skills. I don't have the skills. Tom, why would you say that? You started with the company, what, about a year ago as a sales assistant? Since then, you've worked in 3 different departments and you've done very well in all 3. So that means, again, that Tom reassures him that he has demonstrated his ability, competency, ability. Number 4, what does Brenda suggest about how the staff view Tom? He has built good rapport with his coworkers. I do remember that his coworkers think he is a good coworker. Like rapport means how others think about you. His coworkers provide top-notch reports from him. His colleagues feel they lag behind. They think he needs to have more confidence. I think the answer is A. And I remember that here. Absolutely, we've been talking with your past and current coworkers to get references, and they all speak very highly of you. You do beautiful charts, top-notch reports, and everybody really seems to like you. How did you manage that, by the way? Okay, so there you go. All his coworkers really appreciate him. Not he, his coworkers provide reports. No, not lag behind. Lag behind means that they think they are behind him. They don't really express that. Not more confidence. What sales skill do Larry and Brenda agree Tom has to offer? Company satisfaction, team preparation, customer insight, increased sales. Definitely not increased sales. That's not a skill. Team preparation, also not. And company satisfaction is also not a skill, but customer insight is a skill. It means you have lots of information about your customers. And right over here, Brenda, see, that is the mark of a great salesperson, identifying the individual's needs and delivering to their expectations. So that is the answer there. What could be the source of Tom's lack of confidence? So the source, where did it come from? Where does his lack of confidence come from? How did it start? One-on-one meetings, Larry's awards, Brenda's sales record, stage fright. I believe here it's stage fright. He talked about it. I read that one. Right over here, he says, but I do remember even when I was in school, when I had presentations. And then down here, I see Brenda says, I think that'll help you get some confidence and be more sure of yourself. It'll really help you fight that stage fright. So that means that stage fright means you are not a good public speaker and you're afraid to stand in front of people, or you don't feel confident. You get nervous. Overall, what do Brenda and Larry suggest Tom needs to do? Join sales workshops and events, immerse himself in sales activities, win more awards to feel confident, attend more public speaking events. Definitely not C. They talked about him joining some activities. Not clear. Immerse himself means join. Let's see it clearly here. What is it? Tom, I think that you should attend some important sales presentations with our more senior sales representatives. I agree. A little observation, a little preparation, a little practice. Okay, so that one is not sales activities. So join the other team members, okay, in their immerse again means join or get involved in sales activities. Important sales presentations with our more senior sales reps, okay? And number 8, what could all speakers agree on? At the end of the day, it's the effort that counts. Maybe effort, okay, but they weren't really talking about effort. Being a confident speaker is a natural sales talent, not natural. We didn't get that. Sales pitching requires both technical and personal skills. I think this is the answer because they talked about sales pitching, and you need to have some knowledge and you need to have personal skills, communication skills. And having success in sales requires preparation more than experience, not more than experience. So, sales pitching, you have to have knowledge. They talked about his competency and his communication skills. Okay, looks like we got all of them here. Great. So, everyone, you can review the answers if you'd like. And also, I want to let you know that I will be leaving a link in the description box to another version of this same listening task. Same listening, different questions, different answers, and time so you can practice, okay? And as well, I'll also be leaving a link to our CELPIP library. Our CELPIP library has lots of examples, including all of the CELPIP examples or lots of them, and some of our own here, okay? And if you'd like more practice, you can look at that. You can join the CELPIP library. Okay, let's practice. I would like to remind you that if you're looking for some more listening, reading, writing, or speaking CELPIP exam practice, then you should definitely subscribe to our CELPIP library. The CELPIP library has hundreds of examples of listening, reading, writing, and speaking, which will help you develop your score, whatever the score you need. Also, the library contains vocabulary, listening skills, reading skills, grammar, and writing skills exercises, which will really help you improve your general understanding of English and also for the exam. So, and you can purchase a 1 month pass or a 2 month or a 3 month subscription for a very low price. And of course, if you really enjoyed this content, then please like this video, share it, and also subscribe to our YouTube channel. That way we will keep on producing more CELPIP analysis for your development. Have a great day.